Welcome back to the Saturday Doobie Feature, the internet's first movie and marijuana show. Today, we are breaking down the Justice League. Like, we're breaking them down.
Well, that was really intense.
Because this, I have notes on this movie.
I mean, I hope
it's
not a lot.
Yeah, I think we all had notes, though. So, but why are you so intense about Justice League?
Let's get into it.
Let's do. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Derek.
I'm Justin. And today...
Oh, hey! Oh, man, let me take control. We're joined once again by our guest host, Justin Courtney from Canndescent. We appreciate you, bro.
Hola.
Justin C.
Hola, everybody, to my people out there in YouTube land.
He was actually just on tour doing some stand-up comedy. If you haven't seen it, come check him out.
Please.
It's hilarious as fuck, man. Check him out.
Comedy Store? Yeah. Have you heard of it?
I mean, come on.
Canndescent?
Yeah, right.
Oh! Don't want to break your products.
Canndescent. We also have some lovely stuff from the Loud Alien.
Play me off, boys.
Coming up today, we got some Turtle Pie Co. So, we're going to talk today about the Justice League. The, I guess,
let me tell it. Fueled by his restored faith in humanity and inspired by Superman's selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists the help of newfound ally Diana Prince to face an even greater enemy. Together, Batman and Wonder Woman work quickly to find and recruit a team of metahumans to stand against his newly awakened threat. But despite the formation of this unprecedented league of heroes, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash, it may already be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic proportions.
Did you just describe the plot or the world's reaction to the movie? Because the world experienced a catastrophe.
I really think that was a scene out of Pinky and the Brain.
I'm stuck. I don't know why.
And now we're going to take over the world.
That person
I
now.
don't know.
Are we all going to do the voice?
No, I hope not.
This is literally a meme. It's happening right in front of you guys.
I want to be a meme.
So Justice League came out in 2017. It was DC cinematic attempt to finally match the Marvel Cinematic Universe in about 1/5 of the time. So gentlemen, take out your notebooks.
Please.
All right.
Avengers assemble. I mean, Justice League assemble. Justice League assemble, not Avengers.
So this page of notes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you could see, is from the first 22 minutes and 35 seconds of the movie.
You got that many notes on 20? Well, I mean, it is horrible, but you could have just wrote it's horrible.
But you know what's weird? It's horrible.
Is that Adderall or weed that made you like that?
So the first thing we're gonna smoke today is this biscotti cake. We got
biscotti cake from the homies.
Lion Bolt Farms and Weed Without Limits. This is when people in America dream about weed from California. They are literally dreaming about this shit that's grown in NorCal. Sorry, we had a live stream thing right there. So I'm gonna let Justin lead off with the biscotti cake.
Biscotti cake. It's a biscotti cake crossed with a wedding cake. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's seriously some of the strongest shit.
Yeah.
So
anyway, the Justice League, I thought it was more of like a 2-hour melodrama.
Yeah.
That was badly lit.
It was operatic for you?
Yeah, it was horribly lit too.
Oh, no,
it was so dark.
The color contrast in this movie is a mess, but that becomes Zack Snyder started directing this movie. What's your take on the biscotti cake?
This was amazing. I was just telling them that I accidentally wrapped my whole mouth around that. And y'all saw it.
Yo!
But it's like everything's cool.
We're cool here.
If you're cool,
we're sanitary.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's two Justins. I'm a Derek.
I'm gonna hit the biscotti
What does that
cake
even
also,
mean? That's two Justins. I'm a Derek. Us Derek's don't.
We
don't mouth bombs.
Derek's don't D.
This guy. We don't deep throat bombs like this. We don't drop dog bombs.
I've seen this guy smoke a joint. He doesn't. The Justice League is something we've always wanted since we were kids. Absolutely. Of course, we've always wanted a Justice League movie, but Zack Snyder was enlisted to direct it because of his experience setting up the Man of Steel, setting up Batman vs Superman 2. But because of complications, whatever Hollywood stories you read about, he gets replaced apparently with reshoots by Joss Whedon.
How far into the
movie? That's what happened.
How far into the movie
Joss
does that happen?
Whedon is what happened.
There's some say, but I think they filmed about 20%, or I'm sorry, they refilmed about 20% of the movie with him or reshoots, but he had to cut a lot in. A lot of the humor was cut in, apparently.
What humor?
So, well, I mean, trying to be quick, trying to be one lines.
Dude, Jason, what was it? Momoa? He had some of the worst one-liners in that shit.
Well, it's not that they're the worst one-liners. He just makes every piece of dialogue into one line, and it's
and the ladies
bad.
love it.
Yeah, they're not listening.
But what
to
the
that,
fuck?
man. I wasn't listening either. I was like,
What
man,
kind of Aquaman suit is that though?
What?
He just jump
It's
in the
not
water
the one
and
that he
shit?
got in the new one, right?
Yeah,
which is
that's
another
the
thing.
worst
He
Aquaman
was just
I've
wearing
seen.
diesel
There's no-
jeans.
You know what I'm saying?
He was just like, you know what?
With
When
gel
I
in his
swim-
hair.
When I swim in diesels.
And the white stripes are playing.
When I swim with this belt made by Calvin
He had a
Klein.
leather belt on and shit.
Waterproof leather.
Waterproof
Yeah.
leather.
Swimming underwater with Calvin Klein.
I went into this movie with an open mind, and the first fucking thing that happens in this movie is some 5-year-old kids ask Superman to be on their podcast.
Yep, and
What
he considered it too.
And yeah, no, he does. He gives him the footage. He starts explaining some shitty metaphors to these 5-year-old kids that goes like way over their heads.
Well, they're like, oh yeah, we're not even listening. Let's ask him another question.
And everyone else is trying to ignore Brandon Ruth's CGI'd out mustache.
So the whole right side of his face, it's like weird. It looks like he just had a stroke because they CGI'd the hell out of this man's jaw. It was disgusting. I was so irritated by that.
Yo,
What film was he filming that he needed that?
Mission Impossible Fallout, which is a much better movie.
Is it? I didn't see it.
I don't even know why they rehired Ben Affleck in this shit.
Oh, you passed.
He is like a dead fish
I mean,
in the
rehired.
water in this
I
movie.
really think the problem. So he's back flipping Batman still. Apparently, he's been doing this.
Batman.
He's been doing this for 20 years, which is always the thing. You know, you have
Right.
Dark Knight Returns,
20 years?
Frank
Yes.
Miller's take.
Who, Ben Affleck?
No,
in the
this
movie.
in this version, and
Yeah,
this
he's
time.
He's been Batman for 20 years already.
And why is
That's why
Alfred?
he has-
Why is Alfred so fresh? Like Alfred was the best dressed person in this
Maybe
entire.
Always
male.
fresh. But he's English though.
Jeremy
He's, you know,
Irons, dude.
Jeremy Irons is like he's just.
Jeremy
smooth.
Irons actually was in repping. I'm repping the Kevin Smith with my
Look
my
at
Clark
that.
shirt, but
Shameless
Jeremy Irons
plugs.
from Mallrats.
Shameless
dude.
plugs.
Oh yeah.
Shameless plugs.
Oh
I
hey,
think Kevin
Cyborg.
Smith-
You know, was a surprise character with Cyborg.
Dude, they
was
were
like-
all surprise characters to me. I felt like superhero greatest hits for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But there's no plot. I don't understand a plot for the first 30 minutes.
That's true. That's
What do
true.
you
I'm
mean it
lost.
was surprised for Cyborg? Surprised by what?
Like the way they develop Cyborg is literally Wonder Woman. Is everyone's spying on everybody
He
in
was
this movie?
undeveloped. He was fetus.
No, I know.
He was
Yeah.
a fetus
I know he was
cyborg.
fetus. I
He
just
was
like his
first
hand.
trimester cyborg.
Oh
His
my
hand
God.
was
Cyborg.
cool.
His
One
hand
more
was
thing
cool.
I want to really bring up that was
He had
terrible.
Stark technology.
What the fuck was with that intro song? That was like the worst song I've ever heard over like when there's like they're fighting like the lady shop owner.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're showing like a homeless guy and his sign's like I tried.
Oh,
And,
right.
like in like so superfluous.
Ooh, good
Batman gets
use.
attacked, but Scotty Cake is too strong for me. Honestly, I cannot hit too much of that in this episode
Because it makes you use the word
Shit is
superfluous,
fire, man. It's
which is a
tasty.
beautiful word. It's gorgeous.
I hope some of my linguistic associates appreciate my
we
verbology
do.
on the show and at home.
We don't.
But
That's so typical of the
Holy
Derricks.
crap.
They never love words.
but like really,
They don't.
it's such a contrast to the terrible dialogue in this movie.
Oh my God, this shit
Like,
was trash.
I will bet $30 this movie does not have a final version of a script on paper anywhere.
Yeah,
Anywhere
no.
in the world.
They're on sticky
Hey,
notes.
$30
posted all throughout Ben Affleck's Porsche on his dash. He's like, oh, that was the line.
Here's a literal.
Who wrote this? Chelsea Handler?
Here's a literal line of dialogue. Here's a literal line of dialogue from the movie. After Batman fights the parademon, he's explaining it to some guy, and the guy goes, "A skeleton? You from space? Like those aliens?" Like that's a few bridges to jump through.
Yeah, he
my
went
man.
straight through there.
Like he went like from one to the other to directly be like,
They need to hire him,
Get
and
out.
he can get straight there.
Why wasn't he already in the
damn.
Justice
Big
League?
Right.
Holla.
I don't understand why he wasn't already in the Justice League. But like, I don't know. I think a lot of the 30 minutes. So this 22 minutes is spent like Wonder Woman saves a bank, Batman fights that other guy, and literally like you could be explaining a plot to us at any point.
Yeah.
At any point.
They didn't decide to. Did you find it ironic that when they got to Wonder Woman's land, what is it, Themyscirans?
Thalonia?
Apollonia. When they got to their land,
Don't go there.
Appalachia,
don't go there.
They had to protect the box, and I was just the whole time I'm watching that scene.
You guys knew about this shit?
They've been protecting the box. Get it?
Oh,
Women
the box.
protecting their box. Boom!
Wonder Woman.
It's colloquial, bro. Get with it. It means vagina.
They don't even know.
The box?
No,
it means
wait,
vagina.
hold on, producers. Producers, are we allowed to say the V word on the show? Okay, cool. I got the thumbs up.
Vagina.
For JJ.
It gotta be,
That
you know,
works
The bag.
it's been said before in comedy. There should be a better word for it. You know, we'll get into that. Later.
I know.
I
But
just call it strawberry.
They're protecting.
Strawberry. You ruined strawberries.
They're
I like my
protecting the
vagina
box.
separate from
And then,
strawberries.
so wait, so Steppenwolf is where they first unleash the box is where the villain comes out. Steppenwolf.
Oh, that's what Steppenwolf was?
Well, because he was hidden in the box the entire time, but like they try to protect him. They're like, close the gates. The two Amazonians are holding the gate open. Like,
Right, and
if you guys can hold it open, why can't he break through it? I don't understand.
The little chicks.
Yeah, well, they're not. No, the Amazonians.
They gave their lives.
Amazonians.
I mean,
Right.
have some respect here. They're
Yeah,
Amazonians.
he said
Oh, my
chicks.
bad, my
He
bad.
said chicks, y'all.
But
Sorry,
I thought
that's
they was
what
about to
Derek's-
get crushed when they was holding up the door.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
They got crushed?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for
they're still-
Apollonia. Duh, you
Yeah.
do anything for
See,
Apollonia.
I don't know if I would have signed up for that job.
No, well,
I don't know.
I don't
They
think
could've
they
been
had
so
a
Derek,
choice.
No.
You gonna be the one that gotta hold up the wall. I've been like,
so
can I be outside waiting for her? With the
Batman-
horse?
So in that scene, you've got Steppenwolf running like he's Neo in The Matrix Reloaded. He's like
It
the
was
worst
the
CGI
worst.
possible.
It was disgusting.
Like I guess that might have been one of the things that was reshot. Like probably had to be super rushed, you know.
What is this joint?
This is
This has been.
Turtle
My mind's
Pie Co.
telling me no. What's up?
Oh, don't, please.
No, our bodies are telling you yes. That's
Can
the
I-
Turtle Pie
can
Co.
I
Turtle
like-
Pie Co.
let's do-
Shout out Turtle Pie.
But find them on the Loud Alien if you're looking for some product.
Shout out the Loud Alien, too.
So by the time Batman goes to find Aquaman, who apparently he's known about the whole time, which is bullshit. Like if you knew Aquaman was there the whole time, you've been Batman for 20 years, you've never needed help, you never had to talk to a fish before, or whatever. I don't know. But Cyborg happens real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Like it becomes so clear that this movie is Avengers Dick Envy times 100.
Cyborg just happened out of nowhere. Not even so fast.
They
It was
was
just
just-
like, oh, Cyborg's here.
No,
Yep,
what happened
Cyborg's
was
here.
they was all in the writer's room, sleeping like this. Cyborg!
Cyborg
They just wrote his ass in.
was just
real
learning
quick.
new shit every day, man. He learned all this stuff from the internet.
Well, Cyborg is social media incarnate. That's why he becomes more powerful every single day.
it. I can't help what's going on.
He's like, Wonder Woman's talking to him, and he's like, can't we just text? Like, why do you have to come see me in person?
Hey.
Wait,
I remember that
Because she
shit.
was like, I want to see you. He's like, you talking to me right now? Why you gotta
Because
see me?
he knew he wasn't about to hit, though. He's like, you can just
Dang.
text me, girl, you know, because don't waste my
Hey,
time.
he told Gal Gadot that.
And then, after introducing Aquaman, after introducing
That's hard.
Cyborg, you also still introduce Flash, who's a fully fleshed out best part of the movie character, kind
Yeah,
of.
honestly, he
is.
brought
He
a lot of
brings-
relief to
Oh
me in
my
the
God.
film, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that
he had
brunch line?
he had a Monopoly joke in there that nobody seemed to
Monopoly
get,
joke. No,
and
that
it
shit
was bomb.
hilarious. Yeah.
He had a couple of
He saved
jokes,
the day,
man.
But like,
Damn, he was
so
funny.
where my
He
problems
was.
are with the movie are is like, where the hell does that suit come from?
And that's what I was asking.
He doesn't have-
as Bruce Wayne is describing it. This is the type of stuff that NASA.
My powers are because I'm super rich, so
He's
I
a-
have this technology.
right.
That was the worst
From
line
NASA.
ever.
Yeah, but he was saying this comes from NASA. So how did? But they never explained
Sound like
how
that
he
whole
got
Trump
it.
But
How
the
does Barry
Flash
get it?
has a suit that can withstand the time.
Yeah,
warp.
but then
So-
they could have saved the time with him and his damn dad. I don't care about the nigga from the Watchmen. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in this film, bro. I don't care about him being in jail because nothing
Literally,
came from it. He didn't
Well,
get free.
just the remorse. You're supposed to feel remorseful.
No,
Yeah,
I don't care.
It was
Spend-
pretty. That's a DVD scene. That should be a deleted
right.
scene.
That's exactly what it is. Why did you give me that? You could have given me a little bit more of his background because he was interesting.
At this point, it's like
was.
everything.
Yes.
Everything and nothing has happened so fast in this movie.
He made a snack hole joke.
You're like an hour into it, and you've seen so much action that
Man,
should
I
be
don't know what
like
the fuck was going on.
it's like
man.
it's like your brain and your dick. You're like your dick's like cool with the action, but your brain's like, what? Wait, stop! Like, what's going on?
We don't want to
here?
do
Like,
this.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is just
Like,
biological.
wait a minute.
This is the actual logic.
Yeah.
This is biological logic. Remember that, guys?
The Flash has that like
Don't
light
have babies.
Asperger's touch. Like I feel like that was a producer's note. He's like, hey, can you make the Flash like more like he has Asperger's?
So
for
we
the,
can
for the kids.
Yeah, so we
That's
can
the
appeal
same-
to people on the spectrum.
No, that's the same
'Cause
thing.
that's what
did
they
with the
like.
Spider-Man shit.
That's one of my
Boys.
that's one of my notes here. Does every power have to be shown in slow motion?
hey,
Oh
hey,
right,
hey,
Zack Snyder.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all smoke some motherfucking
Oh, yeah,
weed?
where-
Y'all
where-
talk-
where
Oh,
there
you're
was
the
a
one
joint.
sitting on the joint.
What the?
But look, man,
That's
y'all
how
got
good
about
it is.
18.
Oh my
You
God.
You said y'all got
Right.
about 18 apparatuses.
You're rocking
And
the
look,
mic,
we got-
telling us where it's
we
at.
got-
You got
brother.
you got,
Brother.
you got all the
I'll say the
apparatus.
B word out here.
Whoa, that's diet nigga. We know what that is. That's a Hannibal Buress joke. It's hilarious, by the way.
Hannibal Buress, when I met him, he signed his first album for me.
My
He
brother.
opened for Aziz like 7 years ago, and he wrote "No Unibrow." He was real proud of that on his CD cover when he autographed it for me. So
So he
shout
wrote-
out Hannibal. Thank you for being cool, dude.
Hannibal, man, I want to open for
Yo,
this guy.
so
One day.
back to Aquaman being horrible.
No, Aquaman. At least I appreciate it. At one point,
Aquaman
like
wasn't
80%
horrible.
of the way
Jason
through the
Momoa
movie,
was horrible.
Aquaman. Well,
Yeah.
ladies love him. Jason Momoa.
That whole swimming through the shit. He didn't even put the suit on when he
They
was
didn't get it right.
swimming fast through the water.
They didn't know how
he
they were
still
gonna
had
do
his
it.
jeans on. When I don't remember when he had the suit on.
He-
when he was
he-
out the water. Like, why you need the suit now?
Whoa, what's going on?
You have the whole thing. That's
I
the
want-
Turtle Pie Co.
Yeah, I wanted
and that's
to
just
stop.
their top shelf shake.
Stop.
Man.
They get better and better every time.
Stop.
There's a whole scene with the spider tank, the bat spider tank, that like takes
yeah.
place inside of a well. Like,
Oh yeah. How did they get that big ass thing in there? He was like, Alfred, I need the Nightcrawler.
The bat spider tank.
Yeah. It's called the Nightcrawler, man.
Yeah.
So much information in this movie. Like, how are we supposed to understand how anything works in this movie? Like, mother boxes, I don't understand how they're supposed
They
to work.
quickly
Unless you know
solve
the
it,
comics. I don't understand where he's
Mother
getting all this
boxes are the Infinity Stones, correct?
Yeah, right, okay.
You know what this movie felt like?
Iron Man is
Going into
Cyborg, correct?
This movie felt like going into a big ass
Minus the
Mad
money.
Men. Shit all around.
You're just
No, I'm
like,
playing.
no, it's like a Best Buy. This movie is like the target of superhero movies. It's like, let me just
It is,
throw
so,
every single
yeah,
thing at
it's
you.
in a bin.
There's a lot of
That's true.
quality.
It's in a
There's
bin.
a lot of not quality. Good luck knowing where it's at.
Damn,
At
and
this
then,
point-
and then they try to give us a spoiler like, oh,
Hey.
we got room for more.
Wait.
It's like, come on, who else are you gonna fuck up?
Third, who else are you gonna fuck up? Third page of notes. They bring back Superman.
Right.
Yeah, I thought that motherfucker was dead.
Apparently, they knew they had that power the whole time.
Yeah.
And could have done that with Cyborg's increasing energy. That's like the only reason Cyborg had to be in the movie. But like, that's why they needed movies. Like, that's why Marvel had Thor movies and it had the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah.
And it all plays into the world.
They
like,
had to have
Cyborg
the
is so
Ant-Man.
powerful that he can bring Superman back to life.
Right.
Well, and then that's why there's all those Avengers movies that were so big. That's why you felt them and you were like,
Yeah,
and involved
that's why
in it because you
I'm
knew all the
literally
characters.
in my heart am excited about Endgame.
I didn't know
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
about these motherfuckers in Justice.
This is,
League.
I mean, the reason we're doing this is because Shazam is out this week. You know, that seems like it might be a fun.
That
take
may
on
be a
superhero
fun.
thing.
Yeah,
Zachary
I think
Levi.
I'm glad they went that route.
Yeah,
I'm glad they went.
I never thought he was going to get beefy
Hard
enough to
pass.
do that.
what
Speaking
hard
about-
pass.
Wow.
We call that a high pass, not a hard pass.
Wow.
Speaking of
pass.
beefy stuff, marijuana minute time. We'll see you guys in a second. Welcome to today's Marijuana Minute. So, if we've appeared a little extra medicated today, we would like to thank the fine folks at Weed Without Limits and Lion Bolt Farms.
Also, we appreciate you, man. They grow some of the finest organically grown hand water
So-
weed out there.
This is the biscotti cake here. It is soil grown, hand watered.
hand water. It's boutique indoor cannabis. It's biscotti.
Hey.
Crossed with
I'm
wedding
I'm
cake.
smelling it from here.
Hey.
Biscotti crossed with wedding cake. One of the finest heavy hitters out there.
To explain the difference of the way you experience the smell all over your lungs and your olfactory glands really doesn't compare to some of the other cannabis that we see here today that sells for even more expensive than this at some
Yeah,
shops. You go to MedMen, you will never find anything this quality. So if you're looking for them, find them on Instagram, find them on the Doobie Feature page.
What was the name
We'll hook it up
again?
with
It
it.
was at Weed Without Limits.
And
Lion
Lion
Boat
Boat Farms.
All right.
Thank you guys for
Nice.
the biscotti cake.
Nice.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Keep fucking killing
Please.
it.
Back to the show. All right, so we're back from the marijuana minute. Thank you, Lion. Thank you, We Without Limits.
Thank you.
Still gonna take a dab here.
Weed
nice
foul.
garden.
Weed foul.
Wow.
Weed foul.
Oh my God.
Weed foul. This guy here.
Me?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Where was it?
It was right here, and you.
Can we do an instant replay? Slow-mo instant. Oh my God. I want this to show. I want this to at least show that it even happens to the pros, guys. Don't be upset that it happens at
The
home.
pros.
It even happens to the pros. We've been doing this, man.
The
This
pros.
welcome to season 3.
Oh
Justin.
wow, yeah, you
Yes.
are a pro.
Oh,
The first
man.
movie and marijuana show on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least Aquaman kind of breaks it down, like before the end battle.
No,
like he's like the dude in. We gotta burn that. We gotta burn it.
This is sad.
At least he breaks it down like in the Half Baked when the dude quits. He's like, "Fuck you, Batman. Fuck you, Superman. You're cool, Wonder Woman. Let's get out this bitch." And like that's the only way I understood the plot from there on. Besides like that it was orange versus blue somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how that even came about.
I understood it that way, but
Like I just mean that's the whole end of the movie. Like there's only color contrast is orange and blue. The entire shot. Because like all the graphics, everything's in that red world.
Is that orange or is it like that bright? It's almost like a grapefruit color in the sky. Like you know when Barry, when Barry is pushing the truck, like the sky, that's not orange.
It's like a burnt sienna. I think it's more like a. But the point is, there's no stakes.
A Sedona.
There's no
nice
stakes.
no,
you
it's
know?
actually.
Like there's no like. I never felt like the world was in danger at that point.
Any Avenger could have murked Steppenwolf. Maybe not.
Well, that's just because Steppenwolf's CGI gets
obvious.
worse and worse as the movie goes on. Yo, I'm working on this new rap line. Steppenwolf CGE getting worse. Call it Rush Job. Call him Getty Lee. Or no, I don't know how to rap, but Rush. Rush Job. Call it Getty Lee.
Whoa!
I didn't know how.
Speaking of terrible music, what about the outro music when Ben Affleck is like, "Yeah, this table with plenty room for more." Shut up! There's not gonna be more. You're done.
You're done.
You're done,
Wait,
Ben.
you didn't like to come together. You didn't like that.
Not.
That was my favorite part of the movie
Why?
Yeah.
because it ended.
Oh.
But thank you. Literally,
This
Hey,
guy
I
a
don't know.
microphone.
Come to
That was it.
Yeah, I don't know. Please, I can't.
Can't wait.
I can only host. I can't mid.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have good enough
guys,
sets.
guys.
This is a little inside baseball. We want to thank you guys for watching this unendurable episode.
Absolutely.
I'm Justin.
We
Find me on
appreciate
social
you.
media at Just Gentile.
I'm Derek. Find us me. Oh wow. I'm Derek. I'm high.
I'm so my
Scotty
cotton is so
Cake.
bad.
I'm Justin.
He was.
And you can find me at J Courtney Comedy on all social media platforms.
Oh, follow at the Loud Alien.
Yeah, I like him too. Hey, stay safe, stay high.
Smoke responsibly, please.
Thank you guys for watching that episode.
And if you want to watch any more
Hi.
episodes, please click the little square below. All right.
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Follow.
And drink more water.
Absolutely.